This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. On the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Finds his man, it's Branch. It's a nice game. You move the football up to the 27.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's caught. It's Washington. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
If you call quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the Trojans with first and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it to the right side. He finds some space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Maiava. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set, second down play here. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this point coverage team. The offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass, and then they keep that going again. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14 and 0.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's White. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. To the air, it's Hoover. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a fly. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Oh, and he goes out at the one. So close to a pick six there, but a great play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Now, the quarterback has to understand in this cold weather, he can't make all the same type of throws under normal conditions. You got to know your limitations.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll toss it to the right side. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Trying to find some room. It's Jordan. Tackled, but 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. In the clear at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Single back. Takes the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a toss play to the right. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? Effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Penn State, 0.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Nice grab. It's strong. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got room to run. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Caught in the backfield. It's White. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
To throw, it's Hoover. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Nittany Lions will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space. It's Jordan.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Fighting him off.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Tuttle. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Handing off on the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field.
Number 94 on the field goal.
The field goal is good. So they get to 3, but the margin is still huge. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A lot of work to do in the 2nd half. Down big. And they get something going right now. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Oh, it's a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick. And Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle on the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back's got it. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Dropping back. It's Maiava. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
42.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Trying to find room. It's White. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
Ready. Green 25.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Inside the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Bringing pressure. A deep shot, but he paid for it. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Well, just hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Makes the ground. It's strong. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Now trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Grinding away on the ground. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Look out, room to run here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it second and short. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. The short completion to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the toss play now, running left. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. play fake, looking to pass it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Makes a nice move there. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0.